Are we the last living souls?
In a time of environmental challenges, the Natural Resources Defense Council, a determined team of scientists, lawyers, and advocates, is finding solutions and winning key battles in the fight to save the planet.
We started out as a litigating organization. We brought in public policy work. We brought in legislative work. Then we brought in the cloud of a very expanded membership and the whole e-activism component, strengthening our communication.
It's a very intimate relationship between the work the litigators do and the work that those of us who are lobbying Congress do. It is a great base of our support on the Hill that we have all of these members who are willing to take action on issues.
We try to listen and work with local groups and use our resources to get justice.
In my work, the most important victory has been getting 10 governors to say we are adopting mandatory caps on global warming pollution in our state. If my governor can figure out how to do this, why can't we do this nationwide? And if this country can figure out how to do this, why can't we do this globally? So those things do build on each other.
As we face the terrifying reality of global warming, NRDC is working hard to help people manage unforeseen dangers.
Following Hurricane Katrina, we were the first, and as far as I know, only national environmental organization on the ground working with people in these communities to make sure that the state and federal authorities were doing right by them.
The government is doing some scientific studies in New Orleans, but they're full of holes. And we have been looking carefully at EPA's data, trying to plug some of the gaps that we identified and provide that information to the people of this city.
Almost every legal or administrative battle that NRDC is involved with, we're going up against a dozen or so lawyers and well-funded experts on the other side. It really is David versus Goliath.
I feel like we do serve a really important role in terms of marrying the policy expertise, the legal expertise, and the science background.
In cities all over the country, many of NRDC's victories are taken for granted. Lead-free gasoline, green buses, green buildings, clean water.
For us, it's the big battles that make a difference. If you really want to make an impact, it's the big ones that count.
People are starting to take notice. People are starting to realize that the environment is something that they need to think about.
A lot of the success is incremental, and you just have to keep moving forward.
We sort of think of the NRDC as kind of our conscience. They're always going to say you can do better, and that's their job. But if they're not saying we ought to be shot, we think we're doing pretty good.
There's virtually no issue that we have been afraid to tackle. And that's going to be a huge legacy for NRDC.
Suddenly we're 1.2 million people, and so suddenly we are the power of law, the power of science, and the power of people.
We're not going to sit on our hands and wait for Washington to lead the way.
NRDC has been there every step of the way, recognizing that we have to write good federal laws, we have to enforce them, we have to be a power in many states and the federal government.
When they look at us now, they have to think, gee, they sued us and won once. What if they do it again?
A little bit of justice is a beautiful thing.
Breaking rocks in the hot sun. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I needed money 'cause I had none. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law.